we are now able to load an existing job into our edit job page. And our next goal is to be able to update that job in Firestore. However, at the moment, the Firestore database class only has a method to create a new job. And this generates a new document ID every time it is called. So we can't really use this method for editing an existing job. Additionally, when we read jobs from Firestore, we parse their name and rate per hour. However, we don't really get their ID at the moment. And this is a problem because we need the document ID in order to update an existing job. So what I'm going to propose is that we update our job model class to keep track of the document ID that comes from Firestore. So in this job class, I'm going to add a new final string ID variable, and I'm going to add it as a required property to our constructor, like this. And then we need to update the fromMap method so that we can parse the job ID. However, we have a problem because the map of key value pairs doesn't contain the job ID. In fact, if we open our Firebase console, we can see that here we only store the name and rate per hour, but the document ID is available one level up in the jobs collection. So in order to get the document ID inside our code, we need to modify the Firestore service class. And what we want to do is to update this builder argument inside the collection string method to take an additional string document ID parameter. And in the method body, we can update this closure to pass in the snapshot.documentID like this. So the document ID is a property of the snapshot object, and this is how you can get it. Next, we can get back to our Firestore database class, and we need to update this builder to get the document ID and forward it to the job.fromMap method. And finally, we can update this method to take a string document ID argument and pass it to the constructor of the job class like this. So with this approach that we have just seen, we can get the document ID from Firestore and pass it all the way into our data model classes. Okay, so let's continue on the next video.